You've been praying for it. You've been fasting for it. You've been asking God for more influence, more resources, more impact. But what if the reason you don't have it yet isn't because God is saying no? What if it's because you're not ready? This is the question that changes everything. We live in a world that celebrates the stage, but God is obsessed with the secret place. He is a God of intentional preparation. He won't give you a harvest that your character can't protect. Today we're exploring why the wait is actually your greatest protection and your most important training ground. Core point 1. Desire does not equal readiness. You can want a marriage, but are you ready to be a servant leader? You can want the business, but are you ready for the weight of payroll? Desire is an emotion, but readiness is a structure. God isn't looking at your passion, He's looking at your capacity. Think of it like a wallet. If you try to stuff $1 million into a wallet designed for 20, the leather will tear and you'll lose everything. Your spirit is the wallet. God is waiting for you to trade your small thinking for a capacity that can actually hold what He wants to give you. If you want to go high, you have to go deep. If God gave you the height you're asking for without the depth He's building now, the first storm of life would topple everything. The delay you are experiencing right now is not a wall. It is the digging of your foundation. Trust the shovel. Every prayer you pray that seems unanswered is another stone being laid in the dark. It's unglamorous work. Nobody sees the foundation, but the foundation is what determines how high the building can actually go. God is building a skyscraper, not a shed. Part 2. God builds the capacity before He opens the door. Think of your life as a vessel. If He pours a gallon of blessing into a pint-sized heart, it just creates a mess. The pressure you feel right now, that's not God crushing you. That's God stretching the walls of your soul. Stretching is uncomfortable. It feels like tension. It feels like you're at your breaking point. But the stretching is what creates the volume. Without the tension of the weight, you wouldn't have the space for the breakthrough. The trial is the expansion. A mushroom grows in a night, but it's flimsy. An oak tree takes decades to reach its full height because it has to build wood that can withstand centuries of wind. God is not interested in fast. He is interested in firm. He is building an oak tree in your spirit. Take a moment. Breathe. Your current season is not a waste of time. It is a work of art. The architect hasn't stopped. He's just working on the internal wiring. Part 3. Your private discipline determines your public responsibility. What you do in the dark determines how you will stand in the light. If you can't be faithful with the small things in the hidden seasons, you'll be crushed by the big things in the visible seasons. Private discipline is the price of public authority. David was anointed king as a boy, but he spent years in the wilderness before he touched the throne. Why? Because the wilderness was where his character was forged. He had to learn to protect sheep before he could protect a nation. Your sheep are the tasks you have right now. So, how are you managing your now? If you want the mansion, start by being the best steward of your apartment. If you want the leadership role, start by serving those around you with excellence today. Readiness is demonstrated in the present moment, not the future promise. Think of your character as the bridge between your calling and your reality. If the bridge is weak, you'll never make it across the chasm of success without falling. God is anchoring your pillars into the rock of His word so the bridge can support the weight of the crowds. Part 4. God is protecting the promise, and you. If He gave it to you before you were ready, the blessing itself would become your greatest curse. It would puff you up with pride or crush you with anxiety. The delay is God's mercy in disguise. It's like a science project. You can't rush the chemical reaction. If you add the final ingredient too soon, the whole thing explodes. God is the master chemist, waiting for the perfect environment within your heart before He adds the catalyst of opportunity. We look at the clock, but God looks at the calendar of eternity. He is never late, and He is never early. He is always on time. When the season of your readiness meets the season of His purpose, the explosion of breakthrough will be unstoppable. Trust His timing. Reflect on your not yet. What is God teaching you in this very moment? What part of your heart is He trying to expand? Don't miss the lesson while waiting for the blessing. Part 5. The stewardship of silence. Silence is not absence. God is most active when He is most quiet. In the silence, He is working on your motives. He is stripping away your need for applause and replacing it with a need for His presence. The silence is the refinery. To refine gold, you have to turn up the heat. The impurities rise to the top so they can be skimmed off. The delay is the heat. The pride, the fear, the self-reliance, they all rise to the surface in the weight, so God can remove them before He trusts you with the gold. It's like a tower of blocks. If the base is narrow, you can only go 4 blocks high. But if the base is wide, you can build a tower that reaches the clouds. God is widening your base right now. Every day of unanswered prayer is another block added to your foundation. Think of a child learning to walk. The parent doesn't pick them up every time they fall because the falling is what builds the muscle. God is letting you struggle in the wait, so your spiritual muscles will be strong enough to carry the weight of the calling. Walk on. Part 6. Preparing for the harvest. When the door finally opens, you won't have time to prepare. You have to be ready before you step through. The harvest is for those who did the work in the planting season. Your planting season is right now. Don't waste it. Public responsibility is the fruit of private faithfulness. When you finally step into that breakthrough, it won't be because you got lucky. It will be because you were forged. Your character will be strong enough to sustain the blessing that God has for you. So, I ask you today, are you just waiting or are you growing? Are you complaining about the delay or are you cooperating with the preparation? Change your prayer from "why not yet" to "Lord, make me ready." That is the prayer that changes everything. If you're serious about growth, not just waiting, subscribe. Join this community of believers who are committed to the deep work of preparation. Let's build our capacity together, trusting that the God who started this work will see it to completion. Don't be discouraged by the silence. The silence is where the strength is built. You're not ready for what you're asking for yet, but you are becoming ready every single day you choose to stay faithful. God has not forgotten you. He is just finishing the work. Stay the course. Keep the faith. Your time is coming, but your preparation is happening now. Thank you for watching, and remember that God's timing is always perfect. He is building something eternal within you. Hope is never lost. Even in difficult seasons, faith reminds us that hope is never lost. Understanding the Spirit is the first step to controlling your destiny. We'll see you in the next deep dive documentary. Keep growing. Breathe. Trust. Grow. The wait is nearly over, but the preparation is eternal. You are being refined into something extraordinary. Trust the fire. God builds the capacity before the opportunity. Walk in that truth today. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Understanding money and the Spirit is the first step to controlling it. God bless you.